job. I got a job. Got the job. Got the job.
If real shows ain't produced, it ain't banging.
Like on a job, I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live.
You know it's live.
I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. I'm putting in work. Y'all getting faded. I'm on time for my check. You boys late. If I say I want a promo, they gon' pay. My family straight. I'm getting paid. I'm highly favored. Resume layer. I just went and grabbed my suit. You know it's tailored. I need some cream in my coffee. Love that flavor. Leave some snacks up on my desk. Vanilla wafers. I got a meeting coming up. I see you later. It's nothing personal. I'm all about my paper. Oh, you don't got the right skills. Can get this flavor. If you really about your biz, put it on paper. We pay our taxes. My bees hack. If it do not got our stamp, then they hacked you. We certified while them other companies acting. Go ahead, send it $30. Get it crackin'. Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we date. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. Come be a boss. I got the sauce. They let you go, then that company took a loss. Yeah, 25 bands, 55 bands, 75 bands, 100K advance. Come get these increments. Baby, you be working. This increase worth a Birkin. Make them pay because you worth it. You're impressive, that's for certain. Secretary was a clerk. Saw my raise and went berserk. My new resume, it worked. Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job.
I got the job. I got the job. I got a job. Got the job. Got the job.
If real shows ain't produced, it ain't banging.
Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. I'm putting in work. Y'all getting faded. I'm on time for my check. You boys late. If I say I want a promo, they gon' pay. My family straight. I'm getting paid. I'm highly favored. Resume layer. I just went and grabbed my suit. You know it's tailored. I need some cream in my coffee. Love that flavor. Leave some snacks up on my desk. Vanilla wafers. I got a meeting coming up. I see you later. It's nothing personal. I'm all about my paper. Oh, you don't got the right skills. Can get this flavor. If you really about your biz, put it on paper. We pay our taxes. My bees hack. If it do not got our stamp, then they hacked you. We certified while them other companies acting. Go ahead, send it $30. Get it crackin'. Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. Come be a boss. I got the sauce. They let you go, then that company took a loss. Yeah, 25 bands, 55 bands, 75 bands, 100K advance. Come get these increments. Baby, you be working. This increase worth a Birkin. Make them pay because you worth it. You're impressive, that's for certain. Secretary was a clerk. Saw my raise and went berserk. My new resume, it worked. Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job.
Hi, V. from Las Vegas. We doing it in. We got our UBs on. Jada got her question ready. Okay. Jada got her question ready. So if this is your first time here, my name is Admin Sin. You're in Black on the Job. We're a career development company geared towards getting Black professional to six figures. And we do so through low cost and no cost career services. We've been in business since 2018. We have helped about 250,000 to 300,000 Black professionals since then. We're at 300 million in salary increases. And the best part about it is that it's FUBU, for us, by us, okay? We do our nigga shit around here. All right. So now that we got our fancy stuff, the girls told me I got to do better with that. The girls told me, y'all already know. The bees, they've been on me, okay? Playlist. Hey, Ebony. Hi, Tansy, Ed, Suni, Eva Hines. I ain't seen you in a while. Y'all, I was over here celebrating. I'm gonna use that word. I heard there was a little pew pew out there, turning point around the corner, something. Charlie gone. I mean, I don't feel too bad. I don't feel, I don't. With the current economy and the attack that Black people, especially Black women, have been under this targeted attack since January, good riddance. Deuces, my nigga. Okay, see you. I won't see you on the other side. You on a side that I'm not even on. We have to understand that it's really about that time to start calling. You got to start making some lines. Some of y'all, I told y'all this about, what did I tell y'all? I think it was December of last year. I told y'all to look to your left and look to your right. And if you got more than 1 to 2 clear people next to you, you in trouble, okay? Now, I know some of y'all, y'all pulling the Summer Walker. I feel you, okay? Get in where you fit in. Some of us is pulling a little Summer Walker, okay? But for the rest of y'all are being bamboozled and fooled, okay? And we got to do better. Since January, we're looking at a job loss of around 300,000, right? For Black women alone, 300,000. And with that, we have to make sure that we're being intentional. See, I'm using tree hugger words, right? For the rest of us, deliberate, okay? About how we manage our finances and the people that we have around us. Now, and the famous words of my daddy is 3 F's. If you're not doing one of them 3 F's, the time that I have for you is very limited, right? Very limited, unless you're one of my kids. But we have to understand that we're not in the position to think that somebody is coming to save us, okay? It's just the truth. Sonia, the dude said that there's gonna be a few folks that gotta go away in order for us to keep our rights. I respect him for his service, right? Things happen, shit happens. What they say, niggas die every day, B. So we have to make sure. What are we supposed to do about it? You put motherfuckers in a position they too broke to care, okay? Too many of us have seen the fallout of this administration. And so, some folks was talking about, I think my sister messaged and she was like, I feel sad for his wife and child and stuff. And I'm not too quick to that neither. I don't know. The homegirl could have been getting abused. I don't know what's going on over there. Okay. All I say is thoughts. I don't even got a lot of prayers left. Yeah, but y'all know Admin Sin Muslim. I listened to some Malcolm X shit right after I had watched that because it was on Twitter X, So I saw the video and then right afterwards I saw that Malcolm X. I was like, I'm a farm boy, and I understand that sometimes chickens come home to roost. So it was, you know, it just was. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I have bigger fish to fry. You get what I mean? As I said, we pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps and shit. I'm still tying my shoelaces. I mean, it is what it ain't. We have to worry about what we can, which is ourselves. And they place us in a position to where we had to only worry about ourselves. All right? Folks die every day. There was a high school shooting. Now that is what I'm concerned about. Okay? He said empathy was a made up word. So I couldn't find it. I went into the Webster dictionary. Nigga said it was made up. It wasn't there. So what was I supposed to do? We have to understand. I don't care at all. Thank you, Jay Elliott. Anybody who married a guy like that. I mean, y'all have to share some type of similar values. April, bye. I can't even say that. You gonna have me canceled off YouTube. Okay, so back to our regular scheduled program. Okay, because we not. Now I know, I always wanted to know, and maybe I'm definitely in other folks' business. Like when stuff happen, like you ain't gotta out yourself for our Oreos, And when I say Oreo, I mean like, some of us, we pulled a Summer Walker, we got a little piece of y'all call them white chocolate. I don't do that. Y'all got a glass of milk next to your bed. You got a glass of milk next to your bed. When shit like this happened, like what type of family discussion happens from there? Like how does that? I mean, you ain't got to answer, but I just want to know, like, what kind of pillow talk happens after some shit go down like that? Is it like, Freddie, someone from your community passed away today while he was talking about how to take off my community's head? As a Black woman, I don't have any sympathy for your community, but as your wife, like, do you give up some ass that night? I don't know. Okay, let me stop. I just want to know. How does it? I got to stop. But them folks come looking at for me like, I just wanted, I'm so curious. Like, what does that, like, how do we go forward? Like, especially if it was like clear on clear crime. Like, is it like, Freddie, usually we talk about the gang violence that happened in the inner city, but your community, from the educational systems down to work conventions and concerts, what is your community doing about the gun violence? I mean, how do we move forward? Like, I don't know. I'm so deep into y'all business. Let me stop, because I ain't gonna never go that route. Like, I like my meat cooked. But anyways, let's get back to our regular scheduled programs. And for like you brothers, like, what do you do? Like, brothers, like, I do want to know, like, some of y'all got, Becky's next to you, right? So, like, do you turn to Becky and be like, Becky, what your folks over there doing? Like, how does that? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to mind my own business. Maybe I need to mind my own business. You know what I'm saying? But I would just want to know, like, Becky, some folks up in it's not your hood, right? Like some folks on your farmland drawing guns. Like, how does that? I don't know. Anyways, so let's think about this. How many of us are here today to make sure we get our resumes together? Okay. I mean, we got to get back to us, I just be thinking. Okay, so, and I leave y'all alone. I'll leave y'all alone. I'll leave y'all alone. And I do. I like my meat cooked, maybe a little burnt. You feel me? I have heard through the grapevine. Now, actually, before we get started, let me tell Black women one more thing. I was listening to the tickies and the talkies, and in our current economy, y'all telling me that the light-skinned Haitian man got y'all in a tussle? Ma'am, this is not 22, right? This is not 2022 where you can just, make do what it do. In this economy, you better go ask the Haitians about the Haitians, okay? Y'all got to, God is saving his strongest battles for his strongest soldiers. And y'all know Black women has always been runner up. We got to stay in our bag right now. Y'all cannot allow the light-skinned Haitians to get y'all all in a tussle. We got to do a little bit better than that, y'all. No, we're not going to get caught up that quick, okay? The light-skinned it is. A tussle. I said, my God. We okay. All right. Okay, guys. Okay, let's get back. Okay, so who was here last week and they have their skill transferable list? Who was here last week, had their skill transferable list? Put a B in the chat. Put a B in the chat if you got your skill list and you understand that skills pay bills. And so we want to get all of our bills paid. Put a B in the chat if you was here last week. Okay. Because I put it on the website and only 19 of you guys actually downloaded what y'all supposed to do. So I also got some new stuff for y'all too today. Y'all know Emerson be loving on y'all so well. So y'all remember this from last week? We learned about our skills. We learned about what to do and not to do, right? Let me see. Y'all already know. Y'all know I've been slithering shit lately. I've been really into my pythons and codings and shit. But anyway, all right. Yeah. Kilandria has it. Altanese, Maisha, Victoria, Rena, Natasha. Okay. Did we take all of our broke words off of our resume? Who took all the broke words off their resume? Who did? Who took off their broke words? We were paying attention, so we don't have attention to detail on our resume. Right. Oh, Cheryl, Sophia, Jada. Okay. Oh, we ready to level up there. Okay. Customer support is off. Raquel, I'll make sure you get it after the live too. You good. And we all have at least taken this and put ourselves in middle level skills. Okay. We've done at least that. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you guys. Okay. So, y'all making this so easy. So now that we've done that, I want to give you first, guys, an example of what this looks like at each level. So what I've done is you're going to see the same 3 bulletin points at entry, mid, and executive level so that we can see how this shows up on the resume. Okay. Expeditiously. Anthony said, I went further. Blair, I told your ass. Okay, I told your ass, Blair, last week. Okay, so now let's look at this. So look at this beautiful resume. Okay, let me answer questions as we get through this. Number 1, MSN, are people resumes looking like that? Yes, B, yours just don't. Okay, yes. Resumes are templated. The applicant tracking system can absolutely read it. And we want to make sure, hold on, let me make sure I take this little B off from Sophia so that we can see. And we want to make sure that we have a nice, clean template. Now, I did skip the professional summary in the skill section, but we're going to see how these bullets make a difference on your resume. Hey, Rachel. Okay. So when you're entry level, like I've said before, You know you entry level based off of your title. Okay. That's what some of us got a little bit confused. Okay. So sometimes y'all get a little bit confused about that. Remember, the part in green tells us where you're at in the company, right? So if your title has representative, assistant, specialist, and or coordinator on the end of it, you are in an entry level position. Okay. Does that make sense before I go any further? You're an entry level position. It's okay, Jay. I'm gonna go back and forth. So when you're entry level, remember, you take all this shit because shit runs downhill. And so because of that, your job is to understand how to follow directions. Okay? You are the problem solver. You apply solutions that are handed to you. At this stage, you're learning how to do what you're told to do, and you're supporting other functions within the company. Okay? That's entry level. How much does entry level pay? Not enough. Some of y'all be getting upset. Y'all be like, Miss Hen, I'm so goddamn tired of working this customer service job. I've been servicing and customering and servicing, and I keep applying, and I deserve more money. If you apply for words when the last part of it is customer service specialist, assistant, customer service, you're in an entry level position. And the reward you get for going to work every single day or working in a position for 15 years is the checks that you received. You're not going to get more money just because you have worked the same position for 15, 20 years. Okay? Let me be honest with y'all. And let me just stop and be a little bit honest with y'all, because this sometimes gets y'all confused. Okay? Everybody know an old Black woman that's a CNA. I hate to pick on the nurses, but even the CNAs understand. Okay? If you a CNA, and the next year you a CNA, and 10 years from ago you a CNA, and 30 years you've been a CNA, that doesn't mean that since you've been a CNA for 30 years, that now you a cardiologist. The fuck? No, that's not how that goes. If you are only doing your job, your reward is your paycheck. Just because you did your job, they paid you for that. That's called a contract, a job offer. Okay? So that's not going to be enough. That's why if you're in customer service and you apply for another job that say customer service, and then you apply for another job that say customer service, don't bring your ass down here to career coaching talking about, I've been doing customer service for 15 years. They need to let me start running this motherfucker. No, ain't nobody about to let you do that. Okay? And if all you do at your job, or all you have been trained to do, was just to do your job, right? That's why I don't like Black LLC Twitter, right? And I also don't like the, I'm just gonna say it, BBW, the bitter Black women of corporate America, giving out resume advice. It's very, very, very not, it ain't it, because they'll say, man, just do your job and go home. Okay, well, just take your check and goodbye. Because if all you're doing is executing a task efficiently, then you're getting paid for that. Right? Now, how does that show up on your resume? Your resume is going to say supported team leads, assisted, and contributed, because that's what you're doing. So if the only thing you have mastered in this time is doing your job, then it's a transaction. They haven't done nothing wrong. Oh, Sonia. No, baby. Specialist is not spicy. Okay. Once you have mastered this, we then go into the next level. And so now we're going to talk about how to level up in your career as well on your resume. Y'all ready for the level up? So go ahead and type level up. Go ahead and type level up. Okay. This is the same thing that happens. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be wondering if y'all got like maybe y'all got, I don't know. You know, my mama black. Maybe y'all got white mothers or something like that. But and because y'all be trying to play, like I've even had employees do this. They be like, admin sin. Hey girl, I've been doing career coaching. Like I've always done my career coaches on time. You know, I show up to work. I send in my notes to the bees. You know, I was thinking about maybe I should go talk to Esther about getting a promotion. Promoted to what? I just feel like I deserve to, because, you know, I always show up to work on time and your paycheck is always on time up in your account. But I just feel like because I always do, I'm never late to my career coaching calls. And I'm always sending my notes. They get good careers or getting jobs from this, that maybe I deserve now to start creating the LinkedIns. That's not how that goes. Right? I think that sometimes we get confused. That's why I be thinking maybe y'all got some white mothers or something like that. And y'all think that like someone's going to look around the room and say, you know what, Natasha? Yeah, she does her job. She's executed tasks efficiently. So yes, let's go ahead and put her into management. That's not how that goes. Okay? That's not how that goes. Your role, if you've been in a coordinator, assistant, or specialist, and your salary looks like this tab here, remember, you was only supposed to be up in that role for 1 to 3 years max. 1 to 3 years max, okay? You sat there as an HR specialist and you sat your ass up in that role for 10 years. You are the problem. That's why these young folks can't get no damn job now, because, you know, our old asses don't know how to leave. Okay? So, the way that we move to the very next position, right? The way that we go from this entry level to this management is when you stop having to be given solutions and you start creating solutions. Okay? When you stop having to be given the solution and you start creating the solution. Admin Sam, what do you mean by that? Let's say, for instance, we a customer service at Black on the Job. Okay. Now, let's say y'all work at Black on the Job and your title is customer service. Okay. And so you executing your task. The phone ring, you answer it. The bees say, can I have a link? You send it. Right? You started, so right here in management, you're supporting the team by organizing and maintaining project schedules. The bees call in, hey, admin Alexis, can you let me know when is my career coaching appointment with admin Joe? Sure. I'm going to go ahead and send you out your confirmation email so that you have it on time for your appointment with admin Joe this Friday, right? You're supporting a team lead, a career coach, by making sure that the customer has her appointment information and you made sure that it was given to her in time for her to show up to her appointment, right? When it comes to operations, you are checking the calendar every day, making sure that we have enough people on staff. You're coordinating any of the resume orders, and you're making sure you're sending out and putting notes in there, right? Project management, you contributed by tracking. You might call and say, hey, April Smith, I saw that your package still has an interview prep in there. And I just want to check on you, see if you got that job yet. And then you go ahead and you send in your reports every week to admin Sin or admin Esther to let us know how the bees are doing, right? That's what you've been doing here. Entry level. A lot of you guys, that's it, right? So how do I move here? How do I start creating solutions instead of just applying the solutions that somebody else made? Let me show you how. Okay. The way that you would do that is, instead of applying solutions that were handed to you, you start creating new solutions. You say, you know what? What I have created was a weekly report that tells me every bee that has purchased services within the last 30 days. And admin Sin, I created an email template that I'm emailing them before they call in, telling them what their next steps are. Oh, wow. Wow. Are you streamlining operational processes so that we don't spend all of our time contacting these bees, letting them know that they better use their damn services? So that we can actually know how many people or how many appointments we have left? Okay, you're creating a process, right? Then when you get your resume done, we no longer have to say assisted in those daily operations. No, you now have created a solution to the problem that we had within operations. Does that make sense? Let me pause right here before we go any further, because I want to make sure before we get into the nitty gritty. Put a B in the chat or put I don't get it. The thing is that most of us, just as Black women, we always, and Black men, I'm not forgetting y'all, we always try to find a better way to get shit done. This is the equivalent of you start a job and someone say they taught you to do it this way, but this is how I do it. We teach new people how to do their job more efficiently and how to streamline their process. If you have the mindset at entry level that, hey, I'm just going to do what they say, and then you write in your resume, I do what they tell me to do. Okay, what the fuck you want me to do? Give you extra money for following the rules? When's the last time? You know, we Black folks, we don't even want to give kids allowances for following the rules. We're like, yeah, you might get a little bit of money for help cleaning up the house, giving you $20 every single A, right? And so when we look at our resume, we can't write our resume from this level because we didn't assist in daily operations. No, nigga, I was streamlining them operations. And that's how you make that jump, right? Now, let's say, for instance, right here, when it comes to led a team of 10, you're like, admin Sin, well, I wasn't the manager, so I've never led a team. Definitely understand. What you can do is partner with management, right? You're the person that's giving out the task, making sure that people are doing their work on time, you know, and because of that, you're sitting there helping them with that. They're becoming more productive. So then guess what? On my resume, I am not supporting team leads. I am partnering with team leads, delegating tasks efficiently and ensuring project objectives were met. You see the difference there? All right, Alexis, I'll back it up a little bit. Alexis says she kind of understands. So let me give you an example. Sometimes on our resume, it doesn't tell a story of how we show up in the workplace, right? As Black people, we're used to doing twice as good to get half. But on our resume, we only write about a fourth of that. So you might be very good with management. And as new team members come on, or if you get a new manager, you're the person that is explaining and editing SOPs. That's managerial level, standard operating procedures. You may not call it a standard operating procedure, but you say, hey, let me write down the steps for you on how you can get this done in a way that's clear and quick. That's streamlining operational processes. You might work as a patient care coordinator. Let's say we all work at a clinic. And you know that, hey, I know every single problem that happens. One of the biggest problems is that our website doesn't book, the follow-up appointment. And so we wait for the people to call in, like my job duties say, and when they call in, I help them book. You might have said, I'm so sick and tired of this goddamn phone ringing. They bothering the shit out of me. So when they're checking out, I tell them, hey, let's go ahead and book your next appointment now. So there you go, making it more efficient and reducing how many calls come in so that you could do other shit that's more important. Oh, Che, yes. Oh, Che just won her a free ticket to the DIY. Contact Admin Sunny or message a business page. Yes, yes, Che. Who else? Who else? Let's see if I can give out another ticket. Che said. So she partnered with hiring to discuss candidates and playing results and 10% hiring increase for key critical roles. That's exactly what I need, right? So I'm assuming that you're trying to move up from HR assistant or an HR coordinator or a recruiting coordinator. And so you have to partner with hiring managers to discuss candidates in play, resulting in 10% hiring increase for key critical roles. I would change that around just a little bit and say partner with hiring managers to analyze key success measurements in identifying critical roles. And I mean, that resulted in increasing the success rate of prospects in pipeline. Okay. All right. Who else who else want to pull a Che? I got more tickets. I got 5 to give out tonight. So let's see what we got going on. All right. Project management. Some of you guys are working through many of these duties, but on your resume, see, she says, I'm a TA sourcer and been sitting in my role for 3 years and I'm ready to become a manager now. Yes. So you as a sourcer is an entry level. So let me show you. Recruiting life cycle. So because and this is what I mean by y'all should be coming to Black on the Job to get y'all shit done. So because you are a sourcer, you're sitting right here inside of the recruiting life cycle. So you're doing a portion of their job. So this means that you're entry level in an entry level role. So if you did all pieces of this, you'll be within recruiting management or talent acquisition management, which we then can do you about 75 to 95. But within sourcing, you're considered entry level because your role just started existing, because this role is a piece out from a larger role, which is recruiting, which is entry level in a larger career path, which is HR. Okay. And that's a lot of you guys' problems too. Did you guys know customer service is HR? It's human resources. You the human, the customer the human, and you providing the resource on what the hell they need for the company. Come on, y'all. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. Okay? Coordinated daily delivery operations and collaborate across departments to ensure on-time customer-focused service. No, Yvette, that is entry level. Because again, you're positioning yourself as a coordinator. All you said is that you assisted other people and you talked to other departments to make sure that they did their stuff on time. No, that's all you said. When y'all put coordinator on your resume, all you said is I helped. Okay, Kiana started strong. Created and streamlined a process to reduce unused material for key programs by 85%. I'm in LLD. I would say operationalized material reduction process that led to an 85% reduction for key program initiatives. Okay. I see I have done everything from sourcing to full cycle recruiting. So yeah, then that sentence is wrong too, because you're not partnering with hiring managers. You are liaisoning. Analyze Medicaid claims data, reducing process by 80%. No, Trader Jack analyze Medicaid claims data, reducing analyze Medicaid claims data for what? Okay. Okay. All right. So let's look at some keywords. Okay. Let's move. Let's look at this from a little bit different. Okay. Let's go back to our words. Okay. Let's go back to our words. So let's go back to our middle management words. Let's go back, right? So words and keywords that need to be placed on your resume will be things like process improvement, right? Team leadership and collaboration, analytical decision making. But the issue that you guys be having is this. I'll show y'all. Let me take one of y'all sentences. Brittany collaborated with VP. You're saying that you talked to him. You take the word collaborate off your resume. How do you feel about using word spearheaded? Let me show you guys. Led staff of 15 members in operations. Okay, so low key, I'm not going to be picking on you, but I'm going to show you guys the issue of what you guys doing. So let me put a sentence here from one of the sentences y'all wrote. And then I'm gonna use your sentence. Sonny, give Yvette Bergen a free ticket to the workshop so I could show you guys. Hold on, let me write her sentence down here and show you guys what's going on with your resumes. I'm writing her sentence down. Give me a second. Customer focused service. Okay. Now, nobody pick on Yvette because I don't care if you got a black on the job resume. I'll show your resume you sent in. So nobody pick on her. This ain't to pick on nobody. This is to show the issue with how your resumes are worded. And mind you, I'm a petty ass queen bee. Okay. So don't do me. So this is a sentence that will be on a typical resume, right? Coordinated daily delivery operations and collaborate across departments to ensure on-time customer-focused service. The issue is this: coordinated daily delivery operations. This word operations is just like y'all situation with the word communication, okay? When we look up operations, delivery operations is referring to a lot of shit when it comes to a business. So we don't know what you did that were within operations. If we are talking about what is operations in a business, right? And we are talking about day-to-day activities, it's a lot of shit going on. We can't put all that into one situation. Are you talking about efficiency and cost reduction? Were you talking about the operations around the customer? Were we talking about the operations around manufacturing? Were we doing inventory? You get what I mean? Are we talking about digital until we're talking about the marketing operations? Were we talking about the systems and designing and controlling? We can't just be throwing around that word operation like we just throwing our ass in a circle. You cannot twerk on that word like that. Y'all be, just throwing around in a circle. Just throwing around. You can't do that. When we talk about coordinating daily delivery operations, I'm going to be assuming, so when we talk about coordinate, this word coordinate, what you mean? Right? This is what you mean. And then right here, I won't put what part. That's why I stopped doing resume reviews, because Esther said we was getting too many bad reviews. Okay, so let's break this down, because this is what happened. Okay, let's look at this, right? So coordinated daily delivery operations and collaborated across departments to ensure on-time customer-focused service. What I'm assuming she meant is for, let's say, I don't know, maybe she works in food and beverage, maybe she works in supply chain, created tracking systems or for I don't know, that created tracking system process that optimize service delivery for, I don't know, 1,000 plus orders weekly. Okay. So this is how I would say that. Let me put it here. So now let's look at what she said, and now let's look at what we said. Okay. So she said she coordinated daily delivery operations and see, I knew Yvette worked with the supply chain. You see that? I know what she's trying to say. Created tracking system process that optimized service delivery for 1,000 orders weekly and created streamlined communication. Or we could do this. Created streamlined communications between delivery and maybe fulfillment department that expedited service delivery for key client accounts. Another way we could say that, right? Why do we do that? Because when we say coordinate, I don't know what you did. Did you create something? Did you talk to some folks? Daily delivery operations, what part of it? Are we talking about getting the shit to the pet folks? You know, who are these different people you talking to? What's happening, right? This gives me a very clear accomplishment. This right here, I don't know what you was talking about, what you was doing, right? And so created and coordinated is two different things. And the reason why is, let's look up what the word coordinated means. Because y'all love to coordinate some shit. Okay. So coordinated can be resource management, information flow, aligning goals, conflict resolution, right? So what portion are we coordinating, right? How could we coordination in management? What is example of coordination in business, right? We want to make sure that we clear, right? What do we coordinate? This is what we created. Bye, Yvette. Okay. So we have to see. Now, if I said that she streamlined communication between delivery and fulfillment departments that resulted in expedited service delivery for key clients accounts, does that tell you more about what she did versus this? Honestly and truly. Put a B in the chat if that made more sense. And let me go to my UBs. Let's see what we can do with our UBs. All right. So Jada said, okay, let's take Jada's sentence. Why? Let me see if y'all put some B's in the chat, and then we'll look at Jada's sentence. Jada says, streamline operational process to reduce waste by 40% and improve patient. What waste? Are we talking about people waste? Did you I don't know, streamline operational process to reduce waste. Are we wasting time? Are we wasting money? What resource is being wasted so that I can know what 40%? Did we get 40% more money? Did we get 40% more time? Did we get 40% more people? So what operational process was reduced so that we could know what this 40% really means? You got to put your full, you got to throw it on the table. And improve patient satisfaction. That's a whole new sentence. Improve patient satisfaction through enhanced care coordination and tailored protocols. Now, that second portion, I will just do a whole new sentence from improving. Improved. Start right there, Jada. Right there. All right. Taylor said she put on her resume conducted. We don't put conducted on our resume. No. We ain't conducting nothing. Nope, we don't be conducting. So let's go back to our little piece of paper. So she said, let me copy this I put conducted 50 plus risk assessments annually, reducing incidents. Conducting just mean that you did it. So that's all conductors say. So if we put conducted on our resume, all conductors say is they told me to do this a few times and I did it when they told me to do it. That's all the word conducted means, right? So let's look up the word. Conducted is going to be a broke word. They don't even got, you know what I'm saying? What do you mean by conducted? It just means to perform an activity. That's all conducted means, is that I did it. Right? Your resume is your results. We ain't conducting shit. We doing it. We know they did it. They paid you to do it. So instead, conducted 50 plus risk assessments annually, reducing incidents by 20%. How did you reduce them incidents? So let's say instead of saying conducted, all right, Evelyn got her stuff. So let me put her sentence here. She says that she conducted 50 plus risk assessments annually, reducing incidents by 20%. And incidents by 20%. Okay. So that's not what we need to be. Right? Because this sentence say, they told me to do 50 of these things a year. So that's all I did. So I did about 12 months in a year. I did 2 of these risk assessments a year. And I don't know how that reduced incidents by 20%. I don't know if it's risk. I'm not for sure how that came about to be. And so instead I would probably, I'm never conducted. What I would have done is, let me go to my individual contributor words. Let me go to my because this is going to be an individual contributor. Let me think. Let me go to my little resumes. Developed a risk assessment that So develop risk assessment dashboard that visualize critical incidents and accelerate it. solution timeframes, reducing incidents by 20% annually. Right? So now what it says is that she created a risk assessment dashboard, a visualization of these 50 risks that was coming in, right? And it was some hot topic shit, right? And because they was able to see them, they was able to go ahead and kill these risks off real quick. And by doing that, the risk went down by 20% annually. Does that make sense? Let me go back to my B, who we was doing this for. Taylor. Taylor, did that make sense to you? Okay. Y'all see what we did for Taylor? Do y'all see the difference here? Right? Because saying that I did it, okay, right? But saying what I accomplished is the big difference here. This is the difference between an entry level role and mid level role. All right? Does that make sense? Put a B in the chat if that made sense. That way y'all can see what this look like. Okay? Okay, Taylor. Good, good, good. Because when we are looking at how our resume is going to be tracked in an applicant tracking system, when we get to this middle management, they're expecting you to show that you're able to apply the right solutions, right? And refine your skills as you continue to go along. Okay? Okay. Right? Now, when we start looking at that director level, and y'all know my favorite saying, right? We have to look at what this looks like within management and directorship. So, when we're looking at where we sit at in that organizational structure and how we can make sure that we continue to get paid for that, it requires us to understand how we are looked at within the company. So, let's go back to our little company structure. Let's go back to our little company structure because I see that we were forgetting this one. No, what did I put it under? I told y'all, tell me what was it? Organization? Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. What? No, go back. Okay, hold on. I found it, then I unfound it. Hold on, I found it. It is chart. Is it organizational chart? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Now remember, daddy director, mommy manager. When we have those entry-level titles, we down here. We're Matthew, Shaniqua, Kyrie, Danny, Shiaki, Howard. We're here on that organizational structure. That's the problem, right? And so, let me make sure it's showing the full screen. Okay, it is. And so, in order for us to move up, we have to show how we are able to do the roles that are within here. Now, sometimes we can move up from entry up here by going into individual contributor. But we got to know what these titles are supposed to be and how they are tied to our check. This is the key word. Sometimes y'all think that y'all doing a career path shift because you went from customer service representative to customer service specialist. You didn't do shit. You still right here. You did not do nothing. That, I don't know what that was, right? And right here, it's still entry level. These are all entry level. You go from here to here, you just went from entry to entry. You just entered one door and then went to another entry. You didn't do shit, right? You have to look at this portion of your title. And each of those come with a level of functions. When we're looking at the director level, remember daddy director, mommy manager, they're looking for duties around strategic planning. It doesn't matter if you are a director of marketing, operations, finance, technology, HR people, it doesn't matter. You're going to be doing strategic planning for your department. You're going to be doing oversight, creating budgets for your department. You're going to be creating the goals and the scope for your department, resource allocation, standardizing shit, and doing risk analysis, forecasting. You're a decision maker. You're a director. You're doing the direction. No, HR generalist is management. Now, HR generalist is here in management. Management. You had a trauma unit. All right. Managers are where people go to die. Why do you say that, Admin San? Because most people never move out of management. In management, you're paid to solve problems, right? Now, when you're entry level, like we said, you are paid to do what? Solve problems. You're applying solutions that are handed to you. So, Admin San, what's the difference between that and management? The difference is that you're paid to solve problems and to find your own solutions. When you're entry level, someone got to tell you what to do. When you're mommy manager, you know what to do. And so you have to find solutions that are around people and operations. Okay? Then you move into directorship. But you cannot move there if you don't know how to find problems and solutions. Directors are paid to find problems that don't exist. A lead is a made-up title. If you got lead or supervisor, those are fake titles. Lead and supervisor are fake titles. I repeat, lead and supervisor are fake titles. There you will never find an organizational chart with the name supervisor. Those titles are there to make you feel good because they can pay you less money than what they'll pay the manager, because we took our happy ass over there feeling excited because they told us that we no longer a specialist. Those are fake ass titles. I told y'all that. Remember, lead don't mean shit. Lead just mean that there's a team and they decided that you would make sure everybody else on the team do the work. Supervisor means that you the manager, but they don't want to pay you the manager pay. That's all that means. Okay? That's all that's happening over here. I'll show you. I'll show you better than I can tell you. Okay? I'll show you better than I can tell you. All right? So you see right here, management position, operational focus, tax execution, departmental efficiency, day-to-day oversight. They basically, you the assistant. Training and development, same thing a manager does. Kichi, yeah, that's true. Now, lead doesn't help on your resume. Okay. So let's go back over here. Okay. Okay. And to be honest, I'm gonna be honest. The project leads. Okay, let me just be honest because I wasn't honest to Key. And for my project managers, just a side note, real quick. The project lead is the reason why those titles. Lead is a made-up position even there. When we talk about the project lead positions are not even that prevalent anymore because the project lead is doing the same duties as a project manager. The only difference is that they're kind of acting like a scrum master. And so they got a little bit of rah-rah, But in reality, they kind of are doing the exact same thing. They're not as important. You can have a full project and not have a lead. A project lead is to write the vision and inspire the team and foster innovation. The project lead is a cheerleader for the project manager. But the project manager can do the planning and execution, so they do know where the vision is because they're planning around the vision. When you have a strong team, you don't need a project lead because your team should be an agile team. And so they're self-motivating. And because it's an agile environment, they're already driving innovation because they're self-managed. So being a leader, even in this route, the responsibility, the first one is inspiration and positivity. It's like being the flower girl. It's just a lot of soft skills. But if you have a team that is already agile, paying for a project lead is pretty much a waste of money. I would rather pay my team to be more developed and pay for like including professional develop and increase their pay. That's going to be a lot cheaper than hiring on a cheerleader for the team. Respectfully. If you believe that you're the project leader or you've been told that you're the project lead, you need to redesign your resume to be the project manager. Because these are the duties that pay. Developing the scope, managing the budget, scheduling the assignments, monitoring the process. It's only going to be so many companies that's going to pay you to be inspiration and positivity. Right? And in this economy, niggas are inspiring themselves. Having a job title that is just centered around empowerment is not going to lead to a six-figure income long term. We have to think a little bit more strategic. So this is no shade, no tea, but we got to know the difference. Okay? Does that make sense? Operation Advanced Support Coordinator. Drop the coordinator. Some of us have two titles on our resume, right? This is what V said. She has Operation Advanced Support Department. Her says Operations and Advanced Support Coordinator. I will put myself as a senior operations coordinator. Right? We have to understand our money. Okay? Now, somebody asked in the comments, and I do want to address this, is MSN. I'm a director role, and now I don't know if I want to keep going up. Girl, I ain't trying to be no CEO, none of that. What can I do? Right? If you are in a director position now, the traditional route would be to go from assistant specialist to a coordinator, then to management, then to directorship and C-suite. The other route that you can do is you can go into individual contributors. If you are in a director position, you can then do consulting, which means that you'll be a subject matter expert. Okay? So the traditional route is this, right? So if you're in people management, right, you're managing the market, blah, 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 blah. These are my internal documents. And then a consultant is on that same level, but they make a lot more money. A lot more money. And they have more opportunities even to start their own business. So these are people that are paid to find hard problems. And the harder the problem you find, the more money that you make. Okay? It's okay, April. It is quite all right. All right. So let's see how we doing. All right. How many of y'all feel like y'all learning something? Okay. We're going to go a little bit further because I do want to talk to the bees about this a little bit. I kind of get y'all together on this one. Especially I see Javon is here. A lot of you guys want to go into consulting, and you guys may be within that director position, right? Daddy director. And so the functions of your role are within this. Lakendra, you're an individual contributor. I'm about to move over to you in a second, right? So if you are in this role here and you're in a director level role and you want to get into consulting, the biggest thing about consulting is that consultants are paid to be subject matter experts. Subject matter experts. And the issue is that your resume doesn't show that you have expertise. Okay? And that is part of the problem. I'll show y'all admin send resume for a second. I'll just show y'all a little bit. Okay? Because as a consultant, it's the same thing as owning your own business, basically. Because you can start having or opening a consultant firm, such as myself. You feel me? I mean, I opened this little thing called Black on the Job. You may have heard of it. And so let me show y'all what admin send resume look like. Let me see. Now, don't try to steal my shit. Don't start, take what you can. Now, and don't call my cell phone. I'll block you. So don't get too excited. Like, oh, we see admin send phone number. Don't get too excited. I'll block your ass and then block you out the group. Okay. My resume is 2 pages. Really a page and a half. That's number 2. Right? That's number 2. Every resume here, if you've been working for 10 years, your resume should be about 2 pages. Okay? Now, this was a modified version. I was trying to get some money for some white folks. So my title at the top ain't as cute as it usually is. Okay. I had to try to send this into some white folks. Okay. Trying to get some government money. That's why Uncle Sam acted like he was about to give a nigga something. Okay. But anyways, my professional summary, right? As you can see, it's a paragraph, just like I told y'all. Just like I told y'all, right? Just like I told you guys. My skills section. Now, none of y'all skills should be like this. Skill pay the bills, my nigga, and I'm paying a few people bills. So I'm paying my bills and a bunch of other motherfuckers' bills. So when you paying a lot of people bills, you gotta have a lot of skills. Okay, I'm paying a few niggas bills. Okay, I got parents and shit. So I have to have a little bit more skills than usual. Okay, I got some skills. But again, y'all see that my skills are listed on my resume. Okay? My resume. Okay? Y'all see that? My skill section. I try to tell y'all. I be trying to tell y'all where to go to get y'all shit done, but y'all want to act like y'all. Okay? Y'all want to act like y'all niggas know some shit. I be trying to tell y'all about my shit. Okay? Culture, sensitivity, and inclusivity. I probably should take culture sensitivity off because I don't be sensitive to y'all niggas at all. Okay? Then here goes how I'm writing my resume points. Okay, let's look at these resume points. Okay, I posted my resume in a group before. Y'all acting like y'all didn't like it. So let me just show y'all some shit, okay? Founder and visionary architect of Black on the Job, transforming from inception. Okay, don't be worried about how much money I'm making. Leads, not coordinating shit. I'm leading this motherfucker. Okay, I'm not coordinating shit. Leads all strategic initiatives, integrating comprehensive research, power branding, cutting edge technology to create sustainable career paths and drive economic equity for underrepresented communities. All right? Establish. You got to put your dick on the table. I be trying to tell y'all this. You don't gotta be, you gotta put it on the table. I'm trying to tell y'all. All right. Here goes Spearhead. Somebody asked, can I use Spearhead? Yes. All right. Leverage extensive research on empowerment and workforce trends, harnessing technology and AI to deliver innovative workshops, federal careers, and equipment with cutting edge skills. You gotta throw it on the table. Y'all be too humble. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not throwing it on the table. Cultivate it. Notable collaborations. Okay. Deploy. You think that I was in, y'all think that I work for this goddamn, you think I'm in the CIA, you think I want a goddamn military. I'm deploying shit. Okay? I'm leveraging shit. Building. Y'all got to throw it on the table. But I want you guys to know that's it. How many bullet points I got? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 bullet points, I'm done. Kalidra, I be trying. ChatGPT could never. I'll do that to enhance some client engagement. But no, ChatGPT could never. Okay. Create and launch income generating service within BOTJ with strategic focus on scalable workshops, training sessions, customized coaching that align with emerging industries. Programs are designed to maximize client outcomes. That's y'all, right? While supporting my pockets. I want to maximize your outcome and mine too. And we're going to grow together. Okay? Operational efficiency and cost optimization. So here goes operational. Implemented best practices, driving efficiency and optimizing resources to sustain high impact program through systems like Jira, Confluence, Notion, seamless program execution and transparency. You guys know I'm very transparent with you guys. Aligning resources with BOTJ's expansion mission. Okay? I'm doing this shit with a high school diploma, y'all. Y'all don't see no degree on my resume. Ain't no degree. So when I told you guys to take off your high school diploma, I don't even have a degree on my resume. I don't have a degree. I'm a college dropout. Not today. Okay, I'll do, and most of my, I might do, this is my own, these are me giving myself certifications because, my other company does certifications. So I certify myself. I sure the fuck did. But yes, this is just 11 bullets. That's the full resume. But again, skills pay bills. Data analysis and interpretation for career insights. Real-time feedback and adaptive program management. Market and workforce trend research. Technology integration into workforce programs. AI and machine learning applications and career services. Right? Facebook, Instagram, public engagement and community finance, strategic and profit optimization, revenue growth and monetization strategies. This is what I mean. The skills pay bills. The skills take up most of my damn resume. Right? Now, I'm not telling y'all something I'm not doing myself. Right? Renowned for building high-performing international teams, driving strategic alignment and championing economic and social equity on a global scale. Committed to reshaping workforce development through innovative, impactful approaches that empower communities worldwide. Okay? I'm just trying to help y'all. So, admin saying, I already see it. Now y'all talk about admin saying, I just do the resume for me. I'm not doing all this. If these are the type of resumes out there, you can forget it. I can hear y'all now. Okay, skills pay the bills. That's why we have solutions for y'all. I told y'all to make sure y'all got y'all shit together. Okay, so let's grow together. Yeah, I will never. Don't y'all ever in y'all life. The admin ain't gonna never lie to y'all and be like, oh, the same shit I'm telling you, I'm telling myself. Girl, I'm not about to be out here broke. Okay, admin saying we'll figure some shit out. All right, DIY resume workshop. Y'all need to be a part of the $50 holla. Right? Didn't I tell y'all to get a part of the $50 holla? What happened to that? So, you guys need to go to the DIY resume workshop. It's $50. Guess who teaches the class? The person resume you just saw. We teach this class every quarter. It is a service to you guys, the community. The goal of that, you guys get a whole bunch of shit up in there. As to what all they get up in this workshop this year. Because Esther always added shit. Let me see. Let's see what Esther got for y'all this year. And we sitting here, make sure the website all cute as shit. Y'all just don't be listening. And I got a winner announcement for tonight as well. So let's talk about what you get when you go to a resume workshop. Right? Okay. So, and if y'all need to, Victoria, let them know. Okay. Right. Your resume looking like it's still on dial-up internet? Yes, it is. All right. So if you got the same desk, same title, and the same check, or you ain't got no desk at all, you need to be getting your $50 resume hire. Right? It's $50. What happens? It's a DIY resume workshop. It was excellent, Karen. Let them know. Live resume guidance from the experts, plug and play templates, insider recruiter secrets, personalized feedback, proven results. What more do y'all want? Y'all getting a full live resume workshop. You walk out with a resume for $50. You got the whole resume writing team responsible for the I got the job post, okay? On top of that, there's even a LinkedIn workshop option to where you can get your LinkedIn updated too. So y'all need to be scanning the code. The workshop is right here. This is the date of the workshop. It's coming up in a few weeks. Okay. Or grab you a package so you can get some one-on-one services. But here it goes. Now, for my bees that took the workshop before, Victoria Bryant, you up in here right now? Giovanna, Karen Willis. Did you see how you can get free career workshops if you send in your video to Sunny saying how you loved it? Okay. If you send in your video to Sunny, I believe Sunny got a free career workshop for you and a planner and all types of stuff going on. Okay. Okay. I know, baby. And I think there's 12 more seats for the workshop. Okay. We've been trying to help y'all. When's the last day to sign up? There is no last day. Once them 12 tickets gone, they gone. Okay. So you need to get yourself in there as well as other people up in there. So your mama, sister, uncle, you guys need to help them. If you know somebody who's been furloughed, laid off because of the administration, there's 300,000 Black people that have lost their jobs. If you know somebody who lost their job, this is an excellent way to give them good career services to get them into a better position. Sunny Kalidra said, Sunny, amazing. Amber, you need to be hitting up Sunny. If you took the workshop before, we really need video testimonial. So hit up the Black on the Job business page or inbox me or inbox Sunny because she got all this free shit she giving out. Now, Mama B got some free shit she giving out too. And Sunny, go through the chat for everybody who said they came to the workshop before but didn't answer you when you emailed them directly, but now all of a sudden they want to talk to you. Okay, so Mama said that who's the winner tonight? Jada Benson, Destiny Monroe. Destiny Monroe, Jada Benson, you want you a ticket to the workshop. You commented on the blog. Now, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if, talk to me. Let me know what's going on because we thought that by giving you guys the blogs, it will give you guys opportunities to get free shit. Now, y'all just saw my little coins. I give you free shit, but I want something too. Okay. So the blogs, you guys are not commenting. It's 106,000 of you guys. We are absolutely trying our best to meet the needs of our community. She's the one that's commenting, Victoria Bryant, from the Black on the Job business page. It's going to say Black on the Job page with the B. No, Kiana, we're going to create your resume in the workshop, okay? I see how they do you, Sunny. Now, I'm trying to find a way to make sure that we're meeting the needs of the community, but you guys are being lazy as fuck. I told you guys every Monday, we are writing blogs from expert authorities. Look, we even tried to put a little flip situation up in this thing for you guys. Look at that. Oh. Right? But no worries, because guess who did do it? Tonight's winner, Jada Benson, Destiny Monroe, she understood the assignments. Okay? Oh. Okay? She understood the assignment. But the rest of y'all have not. Okay? We have a little flip book up in here. And you guys are not going to the blog. Y'all see how I'm turning the page like this? Okay? Now, if y'all would have went to the blog, because we only had 37 comments, that's the reason why the same winners keep winning stuff. Okay? You see this? J Mail just said she loved a blog. Sabrina Boo. Come on, y'all. How is it 100,000 of you guys and y'all be trying to make 14,000 posts with your sob story every week? I just need to vent. I don't know what to do with my resume. Girl, read the damn blogs. Okay? The blog is on the front page of the website. So, again, everything you guys need is in one link. Y'all wanted one link? I gave y'all one link. All you got to do, right here, one link. This one link would give you everything that you need. This one little link. Here goes the whole situation on how to help you with your keywords on your resume right here. Here goes the live $30 resume review, how to get on our email list, how to join the Facebook group. Here goes a DIY resume workshop. Here goes our current live, okay? Here goes the blogs. Here goes career mergers you can do. Remote careers for moms, a free journal. Careers for user experience and skills that pay the bills, okay? Black on the Job. Y'all want that song when you first came in? Boom. And our Instagram page. Being that $30 resume review. And our Google reviews. Because y'all be acting like y'all forgot. That resume ain't lying. You see that? Don't make me make it bigger. Okay? Okay, so pay attention to the hive. Cheryl, let them know the blogs are great. Mama B be writing her ass off. Okay? How is it only 30 comments, but all y'all talking about y'all need services? Make it make sense. Y'all got 12 more tickets for this DIY now. And if you took the the DIY workshop before, inbox the business page and get with Sunny. Thank you, Sala. You know what, Sala? Sala, have you came to the DIY resume workshop before? If not, we need to get there. Oh, I need to get you a ticket. Thank you, Khalidi. I'm in the middle of updating it right now, too. I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay? So, what have we learned? We need to keep our website. Start a website if you need to. Go on the blogs. The blogs are once a week on Monday. Some of us need to work on our reading comprehension. Okay? We need to get our tickets to the workshop because Admin Sin will be teaching the workshop, including all of the resume writers. We do this every quarter, right? So get in. There it goes. All you got to do is scan it. Khalidra, let them know Mama B on point with them blogs. Okay? So I'm going to be inbox me because I want to see what's going on with you. I haven't checked on you in a while. Thank you, Felicia. Sister out of customer service. Okay. All right. Inbox me. I got the $30 resume review, but I forgot to log on and stuff. It might have been deleted. It's been a minute. All right. Inbox the business page. Sunny is there to wait for you guys. Make sure if you took the DIY resume workshop before, inbox Sunny on the business page. If you need free shit, you need to be on the blogs. Even if you don't need free shit, we need you to comment on the blogs. Okay? That's what I'm asking. Okay? Jada, Jada Waiter, make sure you inbox us so that we can go ahead and get you your free ticket to the DIY resume workshop. Okay. Skills pay the bills. Exact. Oh, Kiana. Kiana took notes for y'all. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that that's helping. Calendra said that the blogs and trivia has been helping her with her reading comprehension, as I wanted it to for you guys. Okay. Honestly, the blogs will definitely help with that. Okay. Sabrina, every week, math ain't math it. It's 100,000 of you guys. Y'all want to comment on my blog 35 times? Let me tell you something. If that blog don't got 100 comments, I might start deleting shit out the group. I see I got to up the scales. Okay? Now, I'm not even about to lie. A little B told me that we got a whole little situation going on with the website, and that's about to be a membership portal for free for Black people so that they have their own resources locked up away from the clear folks. But let me find out that blog don't got 100 comments to help my SEO. I'll be spending my Wednesday nights deleting shit out the motherfucking group. Okay? Let me find out. Let me go on that blog by next week, Wednesday, and we don't got 100 comments. I will start deleting shit. I will. Y'all don't be reading the shit anyway. I'll start deleting shit. I'm like, you know what? Maybe they asses don't need to know about change management. Maybe we need to delete HR. All right? That's what you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Let me find out. Y'all not going on Instagram. Y'all don't got to do shit but comment, keep my SEO good. Okay? I'm not going to be doing career development lives on Wednesday broke or depressed. And if I'm depressed, then I'm broke. And if I'm broke, I'm depressed. I need my SEO. Okay? I need to gather more bees in. Make sure we're giving them services, make sure they're attending the lives, and make sure that we're helping. So, help me help you. You help me, I help you. Go ahead and spend your $50 on all the niggas who be hitting you up, including your man, including your girl, always asking you for $50. Why don't you give me the $50 and then I will get them a better resume, and then they won't ask you for $50. You can start asking them for $50. Start coming up with some strategies, okay? Start thinking about this long term. Admin said she don't ask me for no money or nothing. She's saying that all I got to do is comment on the blog, and I'm getting free shit all the time. I'll give you more free shit than your goddamn president do. All of them. Add them up, including Obama. That nigga didn't write your resume neither, okay? Y'all be getting all types of stuff. So you will comment on the blogs and comment on the Instagrams. 2 things. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Just 2 things. Okay. I like my authentic reviews. Okay. We gotta do some stuff. All right. Now, I'm gonna keep my nails done. All right. Let me go walk Joy. Y'all know how he get at night. I wish you guys lots of love, Joy, honey. Bye, guys.